The very best heroes are ordinary people who make themselves extraordinary. My name is Jason Edgecombe, and if I describe to you three people, one, a man with a severe and fatal allergic reaction, the second, a person with breathtaking anger management issues, and the third, a person with full-blown psychosis and multiple personality disorders, I imagine you're thinking I'm describing mental patients or people in severe medical and psychiatric care. I'm actually describing superheroes. The first, Superman, will die, or at the very least lose his powers, if he goes anywhere near kryptonite. The second, the Incredible Hulk, becomes a massive, invincible green monster if he gets angry. And the third, Deadpool, is utterly insane, has multiple personality disorders, but he can heal from any wound, even having his head chopped off or being blown into pieces. And he's much stronger and faster than a normal person. If we take away the more obvious benefits of their conditions, they're not that different from most people on the spectrum or who have other disabilities. Yet we don't view Superman or Deadpool as disabled people. We view them as paragons of the human condition, as unimaginably powerful beings whose capabilities far outreach any negative aspects or costs to their abilities. Yet, if we put the Incredible Hulk in charge of a daycare center or in line at the IRD, or ask Deadpool to sit still for longer than 5 minutes, they would find these things impossible. If they lived in today's society, they'd be heavily medicated, watched 24/7, even submitted to intensive care facilities. Would it surprise you, viewers, to know that I have superpowers? It's true, I do. I also have weaknesses. Many of my weaknesses include poor fine motor function, inability to manage stress, anger management problems. I have gut issues, which we don't need to get into. But in exchange, I'm a brilliant public speaker. I have a very black and white mind, which I've been ridiculed and punished for in the past. Yet, I'll give you an example. Over a year ago, I made a decision that I wasn't going to eat any sour candy. And I haven't touched any since. I love sour candy. It is my absolute favorite food. If you gave me the choice, and I used to have this choice because I earned money, I would just buy massive amounts of it and just eat it all in a single day. I love it so much. Even walking past the supermarket now, I will see sour candy and my mouth will water and I will want to eat it. But I don't. Just don't. I have high risk of diabetes and it'll rot my teeth. Cravings or no, I don't touch it. Imagine if you're a smoker or have some other bad habit that you just can't seem to kick. Wouldn't you wish that your mind was black and white? What about one of my other superpowers? Every man with a girlfriend or wife surely has experienced the shame and embarrassment of having to go into a store to buy tampons or pads. I do it all the time. Doesn't bother me. I don't get embarrassed by it at all. It doesn't even enter into my mind that I should be. My brain functions in such a way that it doesn't affect me. My wife is very, very grateful for the way my brain works with a variety of things, much along the line with that. Final thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us have weaknesses. And all of us have strengths, whether we're on the autism spectrum or not. Yet so often it is our weaknesses that society emphasizes. And it is when we look at our liabilities that we decide that someone is disabled or normal. I have a challenge for you today. The next time you see someone, whether they're on the spectrum or not, I'd like you to try judging them, not by what they do wrong or aspects of their personality or behavior which make them less than you or the status quo, but rather try and see what makes them unique and exceptional. And if you can't find something, look harder, because I guarantee you will find something about every person that you meet that makes them exceptional. In response to my own challenge, Lisa has a family friend. Let's call her Sally. She has Down syndrome. She's also genuinely happy most of the time, honestly confident in almost any situation, and very social without having to put a lot of effort into it. I wish I had those superpowers. Thank you very much. Stay awesome, guys, and we'll see you next week.